Fête de la Musique is back once again and will once more offer free entertainment for Joburg dwellers and visitors. Set to take place in the heart of Johannesburg Newtown, the event is now in its 8th year and has grown immensely since its inception. Now, this family-friendly event will boast over 20 acts from music genres such as Afro-folk to Zulu rock, from reggae to neo-soul. This event was initially developed over 3 decades ago before finding its way to South Africa 8 years ago. I mean, it has become one of the country's greatest cultural events and an international phenomenon. And joining me now is Mylene Loubiere, a communications officer at the French Institute in South Africa, as well as Tubatsi Mpho Moloi, a member of the music group Urban Village. Very good morning to you two. Thank you so much for joining us. Welcome.
Thank you for having us.
I hope I pronounced your name correctly.
Yeah, it's fine.
Thank heavens. You know, this festival, Fête de la Musique, is now celebrating its 8th year in South Africa. Take us through the history of this event or this festival and why it was brought to South Africa.
Yes, so the Fête de la Musique was created in 1982 in France by the French Minister of Culture. And since then, it's been really growing really fast because the idea, you know, is to have a free music festival on the street for everybody to celebrate any kind of music for both professional and amateur musicians. And so since 1982 now, it's been celebrated in like 700 cities in 120 countries. And so it arrived in South Africa in 2010. It started in Port Elizabeth, and then it started coming to Johannesburg. Well, first it was celebrated in Arts and Main, and then it got celebrated in Melville, and now it is in Newtown Junction.
I mean, this event has grown in leaps and bounds since it was established 8 years ago. What can you attribute its growth to?
Well, I think is the fact that, you know, anyone can, come to the Fête de la Musique and enjoy and meet, you know, new upcoming musicians as well. Because the idea is, as I said, is really for both, you know, professional and more amateur musicians to be able to, you know, perform for a big crowd. And it's a family-friendly event, so anyone can join. And there is, you know, it's fun. It's the whole day.
Yeah.
There is music, there is food, there is, I mean, it's quite fun, so I think probably, yeah.
All right, do you want to take us through the lineup? I know he'll be one of those performing, but just take us through the lineup.
Yes, so the lineup is pretty amazing this year. So there is Urban Village, yes. But we also have well, there is like 22 acts. So wow. There is Msaki, there is Tidal Waves, there is Grace Attali, there is Darky Fiction, there is Les Fantastiques. There are so many, it's hard to like name them all, but they're all amazing. We are also bringing from France DJ Monique, who is like a French Paris-based DJ who will be performing at the Fête de la Musique and also at the Vogue Night Josie the week after and at Kitchener's on the Wednesday, 12th of June, and he's really great. And we also have Dark Blue Orchestra brought by the Alliance Française of South Africa. Yeah. Okay.
Now, Tubatsi, your group will also be performing at this auspicious event. I mean, why is it important for you to be part of such an event?
I mean, Fête de la Musique is quite a great festival. It brings in a lot of culture and people from all over the world, and also it gives us an opportunity to tap into a space that like thinks from a different point of view. And also, I mean, it's a huge festival that has grown in Joburg, and for us to be part of the festival, it really means so much. It's going to be our second time playing, and every time we play there, we get an opportunity to open up a few more doors, which will give us an opportunity to also, you know, plug this music into other spaces in other countries as well, which is something that we really appreciate so much.
I mean, how does this event speak to Urban Village as a group? How has it helped your group grow as a brand, musical brand that is?
I mean, the amount of people that we get to like stand in front of and share this wisdom and share this music and, you know, the message across, it gets across a lot of people. And like I said, of different cultures and people from all over the world. And you might never know who the message will, you know, find or who's going to get touched by the sound. But also, I think it fits in very well with regards to our sound because we're like a traditional folk band, which, you know, speaks not really of politics, but music of like upliftment. And I mean, Fête de la Musique is a family festival as well. So yeah, it gives us such a great opportunity. It is really a great opportunity. Once again, thank you.
Oh, thank you for playing there.
Sure thing. I mean, take us through some of the logistics. It's a family-friendly event.
Yes.
All members of the family are welcome.
Yes.
All ages or all age groups are welcome. Take us through some of the logistics, including the security issues, if security has been beefed up this time around.
Yes, security has been is prepared. Everything is. I mean, there is safe parking also in Newtown Junction, and so it's basically, you know, during the whole it's in the whole pedestrian area of Newtown Junction. Okay. It's very safe. There are 6 stages. So it's 5 outdoor stages and 1 indoor stages at the Market Theatre. Yeah. And there's going to be food stands and what else? It's going to be it's really safe and very family friendly.
Right. Now, Tubatsi, what does this group do to this event do to upcoming artists as well as established groups as yours?
Yeah, no, honestly, it just gives us an opportunity to like plug into spaces, really, you know, and we get these opportunities. Like as a band, it kind of becomes a bit difficult if you don't have a manager, you don't have like the proper press kits and stuff, and also with spaces for entertainment, we always try to create spaces and try and find other spaces in and around our city and our country. But also having this opportunity to play Fête de la Musique, I mean, it's for a huge audience as well. So it really helps us open up and get into other spaces as well.
Yeah. After watching you on stage and listening to you, what is it that you want your audience and your fans to take away from that performance?
Change, and also what we've realized as the Urban Village Music is that there is an open-mindedness in a people, which gives us an opportunity to tap into like different kinds of conversations, regardless if it's color, creed, war, poverty, motivation. So basically, it is for people to like have an open mind, to the conversations and some of the songs. Like we've got this one song called Inkani. Inkani, yes, okay. Inkani Makaka. Inkani is a song that we wrote, and it was during that period and time of xenophobia that was happening in and around in our country. So basically, based on our observation, we saw that it is a thing that people are disagreeing to agree, and it's just stubbornness, really. So
we don't have much time, unfortunately, but
no
guys,
problem.
Thank you so much. We really appreciate your time and for coming through this morning.
Thank you so much.
All the best in that event. Well, that was Mylene Loubiere as well as Tubatsi Mpho Moloi talking to us about Fête de la Musique, which is set to take place in Johannesburg later this week. Now, the festival is a free family event that will have 20 local and international acts taking part. This is Morning Live. Let's go for coffee.